it's funny. I never go test things out, and it is a terrible habit that I'm really trying to break. But here we are. But first, you know what? I don't even want to mention it. Testing equipment before actual usage is critical. I mean, for obvious reasons. Nobody really wants a failure in the middle of nowhere. So this weekend, me and my dad got in the FJ and set out to test some new gear. But the first test was actually not even related to the FJ. It had to do with my camera gear. And if you don't know already, my passion and actually my career is in video and media. And usually I can't flex that muscle because I'm usually the subject. So today I have some help and I can actually film the FJ. Recently my camera rig grew and outgrew my old gimbal. So today I'm putting the Ronin M to the test, being as lazy with it as possible. And that is the best way to test that out here in the elements. As usual, I find myself out in PA State Forest land, which I recently found to be way too busy for my liking in the spring and summer months. And of course, it's not really off-road either, but for this, it'll do just fine. We then find our site and get leveled out with some off-brand Max tracks that I want to test out in a future video. Now for the actual main important test of the video, the Smittybilt 270-degree awning. We wanted to make sure that the tent worked with the awning, and I'm glad we checked because we did have to change some rods in the rainfly of the tent. But after that, it was just a simple night, setting up, eating food, typical things like that. But I was more excited for the morning. Mornings are always a favorite part of the camp experience. Just the calmness of it all and the peacefulness that the forest gives off. This morning was no different, but I did get to try out my gimbal some more. And like I said in the intro, that is one thing I miss when being in a time crunch for videos. Oh yeah, and I guess I'm being a typical YouTuber with this whole coffee thing. I've just started getting into the basics.
What is going on, guys? So as you saw in the intro, we were doing some camping this weekend and we're testing out the awning. That was the main objective for this trip. First impressions, not so great, but I'll go into that into a different video. We'll probably do like a full review type thing. Not a huge fan of it for a few reasons, but anyways, last night I kind of slept like crap. It was really hot, which was the first time that I've slept in hot weather, which is actually kind of nice. But I needed to fix a few things, need to bring different clothing because it was way too warm. But as far as the rest of the day goes, we're probably just gonna pack up and head out. I wanna get home and work on the Baja a little bit more. I'm kind of behind on that thing. I wanted to have that thing painted in like 2 weeks and that's not gonna happen. But I do want to get some work done on that thing and get the thing on the road hopefully by fall so I can take that thing camping. Because that thing is actually gonna be doing more stuff like this. Like this is not overlanding, this is camping. It's primitive camping, but there's no trails.
I'm very glad I was able to get out and test some new things in preparation for any other trips coming up this year or in the future. Maybe I should change my habits.